Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. In today's video, I'm finally back at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I know it's been such a long time. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm back at the park and all these changes are kind of just hitting me at once. Like Tatsu's beautiful new paint job that we're gonna go in extensive detail over because that pretzel loop looks gorgeous. But let's, of course, first start with Wonder Woman. That's not gone vertical. And this is exactly the reason why I'm back at the park today. So let's go right to it. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Six Flags as being the only theme park in Southern California to use those contactless, that new security system that you just continue walking through. You don't have to take your stuff out. You just walk right through. They have that at Universal Orlando and Disney World in Florida. I'm not sure why more parks out here haven't brought it out here. Haven't brought it yet, but hopefully they come soon. I mean, Universal and Disney specifically, we have to take your stuff out. It's really time consuming, but again, Six Flags, we just walked right in, so I hope more parks bring that security system. Also, today's Saturday, February 5th here at Six Flags, but the vaccine information and mask isn't required outdoors today, meaning expecting less than 5,000 people, which is sounds about right because when I kind of got here, it's like 10:40, about 11 a.m. right now. I get here about 10:45, and there's usually a line off the freeway when it's really busy, but I got right into the parking lot. There was like no line, just maybe like a 5-car line in the parking lot. So it's pretty good, not too busy, I'd say, for Six Flags. So if you want to come on a weekend, try coming on the morning. Doesn't seem to be too busy. As you see my Bugs Bunny World, it's nearly completely empty over here. Only about 3 or 4 pairs of people in front of me. But yeah. Looks like this ride, I forgot the name. Oh, yeah, I forgot the name. But it looks like this ride, Hot Rod Racers, there you go. It's under refurbishment as the train is not there. And speaking of paint jobs, Goliath should really get one. Been open for 22 years now. Has he gotten a single paint job? Not sure. Comment below if it has. As it climbs up the lift hill. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. Right over there. Lex Luthor is undergoing its lengthy refurbishment. The trains have been off the rails for quite a while now. Hopefully it returns in time for spring break. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're doing some repairs. I don't know, but it's just a really nice shot now that you take a look at it. Gorgeous. But yeah, no Lex Luthor until about maybe springtime or summertime. If anyone needs a reminder, here is the coaster that is coming. Wonder Woman is a single rail roller coaster, just like Jersey Devil. Basically, it's a Jersey Devil clone, but just a little longer. It has 3 inversions, including a Top Gun stall and a little corkscrew right there. And yeah, and there's actually all 3 of the inversions are right there. Now it's coming out this summer, hopefully in maybe May or June. And it's pretty awesome. There's some other concept art over here. If you need any reminders, go take a look. Here's the full layout of the coaster. Beautiful. Again, Jersey Devil clone, and includes the new DC area, which is not around here. There's a picture of the new DC area, and looks like a structure reminiscent of Teen Titans Pizzas right over there. Yeah, this would be the land's main gift shop. Just a general DC Universe store. And then here's the Green Lantern station. Coaster goes around its track. And then the only thing different from the Jersey Devil and ours is this wave turn to go up here, and this would actually makes it the longest single rail coaster in the world, just this little section right here. Well, there it is, folks. Six Flags' newest coaster is finally vertical. Yeah, and it's not just vertical. This went vertical yesterday. Then there's already 5 track pieces, 1, 2, 3, or 4 track pieces up. This is one of those turns that we saw in the concept art. It's gonna meander and go that way, but it's gorgeous, huh? My goodness. And again, with 4 pieces up yesterday, next week this thing should have a lot more pieces up. I'll be here weekly to cover this thing, see how much more gets vertical. And then when that track comes in, there's a lot more supports on site. It's kind of hard to see them. I'll try to get some piers through the walls to see them. But yeah, there are four supports for the turn on site. This is super exciting to finally see this go vertical, and to hopefully it'll go quickly for that spring-summer opening, or maybe summer opening but soft open in spring. To get another idea of how empty it is, Riddler's Revenge is 5 minutes, a 5-minute wait time. Crazy. Here's another shot of the verticality. And there's a guy working down there, but there's another horizontal thing that looks like they're about ready to put that one on, maybe later today. But yeah, looks absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Again, I'll be back every single week to check on the progress of Wonder Woman. Especially because I'll even see if before I leave, they're gonna put up that support that horizontal support that guy was looking at. But right now, let's go check out Tatsu's paint job. This is my first time seeing it in person. And obviously my first time filming it. So it'll be super exciting. And again, take a look at those supports right on over. My finger, there you go, right on over there. Hopefully next up, Six Flags refurbishes the Samurai Summit area, because as you see as we get up here, it looks very abandoned, dilapidated, and very creepy. Feels like a permanent Halloween Hornets or Fright Fest set. But again, as we head into Samurai Summit, again, lots of unused space over here, a stage or something. This could be used for, I think it was actually maybe a walkthrough attraction, but this whole thing could be reused for something else. And yeah, just gonna walk, and again, look at these walls. Graffiti, or not even graffiti, but just the wood's peeling off there. This area can definitely use a refresh. And I saw another video yesterday actually where they were suggesting Six Flags should add another transportation option up here, which I totally agree with. They just have the helpful Honda Express. Sometimes that's not running, and then you have to walk all the way up here, which is not bad at one time, but it gets pretty steep if you have to keep doing it all day long. So another transportation option up here would be great. Maybe you can come in that package with a refurbished Samurai Summit, a new thrill ride, and then a transportation option, and some new paint jobs on some of these buildings to be refreshed as restaurants and cafes and stuff. Asian cuisine. Just a nice shot of Full Throttle wave turn, or dive loop, sorry. I mean, look at it, here it comes right here, just gorgeous. Very cinematic shot. It's actually a nice place to hang out in Magic Mountain if you want to escape the crowds. Because even on really busy days, since there's not much to do up here, there is it's usually pretty quiet and pretty shady when it's pretty hot outside. Because again, at least the one benefit is it has all these trees here, so it's a good amount of shade. One of the rare places in Six Flags where there's a lot of shade on hot days, it really helps to be up here. Again, this whole area, abandoned building after abandoned building after abandoned building after abandoned building. One of them I believe is used for a Fright Fest maze, but I can relocate that somewhere else. Or you can even use the same building as the Fright Fest maze, but reactivate this other stuff because it's pretty nicely themed. It's actually one of the better themed places in Six Flags, but ironically there's no use for it except for Ninja, Superman down there, which is has nothing to do with Samurai Summit, but I guess it's part of the DC universe. And then of course the tower, which we'll get to, the tower's been defunct for years now. There is a museum up there. I'll show you when we get up there, but it's a park's icon. Hopefully they can refurbish it and send people up there. Nice little observation deck. Plus, that'll be one of the very few rides that everyone can do here at Six Flags. It's just a gentle elevator ride up to the top. And there's a nice little museum, get a view of Valencia in the park. But now, I'm standing under a very impressive paint job. So let's go check it out. Tatsu's looking gorgeous here. This Nickelodeon paint job. Looks fantastic. This will be open in March, maybe, potentially. See the freshly painted green support right there. And the freshly painted super orange track. Still has some wear and tear from the coaster ran on it last year a little bit. But yeah, brand new paint job for Tatsu. Let's go check out more of it. This section reminds me of like an interchange of freeways like here in LA. I mean, you have all this different sections of track. There's a pretzel loop right there. But all these different sections of track, different paint jobs and different wacky inversions. This is literally like the 405 and 10 or 1145 interchange here in Los Angeles. There's just so much going on. The 4-level free interchange in downtown. There's just so much going on, and I love it. There's just like a great art piece, a great picture right here. I mean, look at this. And you can see the newly painted track versus the old painted track. I mean, look at the difference. That bright orange, whereas the faded orange over there, almost yellow now. And look at that. The change on the pretzel loop. I mean, just a drastic change. Like, after seeing Tatsu like this for so many years, it's crazy. You don't realize how much it's faded since it's opened over a decade ago. It's incredible. And again, just another great shot of just all these, all the track pieces moving around, different paint jobs. And it reminds me of like a freeway interchange here in Los Angeles. Comment below if you live in LA or if you've been to LA, if this kind of reminds you of like a freeway interchange because of all this stuff going on. This steel will be concrete for freeways, but all this stuff going on, that's incredible. Another shot of the pretzel loop, and there's a train for Tatsu in the storage bay right there, the maintenance track. But again, look at that pretzel loop, the beginning and the end of it. The pretzel loop, that part, when we get towards Revolution, you'll see that part looks gorgeous. And almost was my thumbnail, but of course got to put the verticality on Wonder Woman as the thumbnail. But you can see they're not done painting that support. They got some green and some orange there. But yeah, I think it's fantastic. I cannot wait till this is all done and opened in March. Again, here are your 3 attractions of Samurai Summit. Just Ninja, a closed sky tower, Helpful Honda Express. Tatsu is technically part of Samurai Summit, but you really have to go down the stairs to across the way from Bigfoot Rapids or whatever it's called, the Rapids ride, whatever that's called. You have to. It's right at the entrance, kind of across from that. So it's not really part of Samurai Summit, in my opinion. It is because Tatsu's, of course, the steel dragon, themed to a dragon. But again, in my opinion, the Samurai Summit proper is up here with these 3 attractions, only one of which is thrilling and working. This is closed half the time. And yeah, general refresh for even the Ninja building. And again, it's pretty well themed. It's just a lot of abandoned buildings here. Some new restaurants, some Asian cuisine could really help in this area. Now, as you see, they took some of the Samurai Summit stuff off here around the tower to paint this impressive lift. So here is one of the world's steepest, and again, just gorgeous with the paint job. But I wonder if this is a precursor, if they'll leave this off. If this is a precursor to one of the renovations, a future renovation of the area. We'll see when Tatsu opens back up and these gates are gone. We'll see if they leave it like this, and maybe they'll start just demolishing things and maybe refurbish this tower. Because I mean, look at what a beautiful icon that is, and what a beautiful lift hill that is. That's incredible, super cool. And they're even working on it right now, as you can see, painting that support, that box support green. Look at this. They got some painted green supports, and they're currently painting some support. This support down here, and look how dirty this old support is. It's just, again, quite the contrast. You have this dirty old support that will be painted. I wonder if they're gonna paint this green. This will probably be the new orange, or maybe it'll be green. I don't know. But they have to still paint all this stuff. So I'm probably gonna save this for last because this is the guest walkway here. Yeah, you got this really dirty old support. You got this brand new shiny green support. And the one that they're working on down there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And you see they didn't paint this track yet as either. Another shot of the lift hill, and you see how they paint these things. They're just basically on ropes, which is absolutely terrifying for me. But wow, yeah, it's just absolutely terrifying, but super cool that they're able to just do it just by sitting on like a bucket on a rope. But yeah, there's another great shot of that lift hill right there. Almost done with its paint. Again, showing that contrast between painted and not painted.
It came with mayo.
It's a very stark difference here between that roll. Look at that. Incredible. Beautiful new paint job. I'm super impressed with what they did at Tatsu, and honestly. Will another very faded coaster be getting a paint job soon or a replacement soon? The fate of Viper reigns up in the air, in my opinion, as again, the fact that Tatsu got a paint job before Viper, and Viper is much older, is very telling. Especially it kind of lines up with that rumor that Six Flags will be doing something big for 2024, and to include a replacement of the current attraction. Viper is the biggest, one of the biggest plots of land in the park, so I wouldn't be surprised if this last Aero Looper in the world, last 7 Looper in the world, got replaced. We'll see what happens to Viper next year, if it closes or not. Also, just a gorgeous day to be at the parks right now. I have my sweatshirt on, as you see. Order one from themestorewizard.com. Yeah, gorgeous day to be at Six Flags. Not too hot, not too cold. Like perfect with a little white light sweatshirt on. Probably like 65, 70 degrees. Which can be at a theme park with not a lot of shade all day. That's really a perfect temperature, especially when you start riding all those coasters. You won't need that sweatshirt. It'll be quite warm. And here's the money shot. Wow, look at that pretzel loop. One of the most impressive elements of this ride, or actually the most impressive element in my opinion, of Tatsu, and it's got the best paint job, or got the same paint job, but it looks the best in its paint job in my opinion. Look at that, I mean, just gorgeous. I can't wait till it's all done. But the pretzel loop, very tough to paint that, and it's so massive. It's the world's largest pretzel loop, and if you're wondering why it's called a pretzel loop, if you look at the outline, it looks like a pretzel. Boop, little pretzel shape. So that's why it's called the pretzel loop. But it looks absolutely gorgeous. Lastly, the park is putting some brand new bathrooms by the entrance. You can see the plumbing work going on. That's fantastic. The park is building 2 new bathrooms currently. I'm super, again, excited for the new CEO of Six Flags to improve the general guest experience, as well as building awesome new rides and coasters. But if you improve the general guest experience with new bathrooms, additional trash cans, covered walkways to the parking lot, that'd be fantastic, and that's exactly what Six Flags, the new CEO, wants to do, which is why he raised the prices. But only raised the prices by like $20 or so, or I don't know if it's 20, maybe a little bit more, with the season passes, and they shrunk them to 3 tiers. I break that all down in a video. I'll try to link it up above and later on. But yeah, I think he has a really good vision for not just the Magic Mountain, but the rest of the Six Flags parks. And again, we'll improve the guest experience by also building awesome new coasters, and that's exactly what they're doing here with these brand new bathrooms they didn't have to build. They're building new bathrooms in DC Universe because of the Wonder Woman project. These are just some random bathrooms in the front of the park, so I'm glad Six Flags is getting 2 brand new from the ground up bathroom buildings. Hopefully the improvements continue throughout the park. And that's gonna do it for this week's Six Flag update. I'll be back every single week to check on the new supports. I'm gonna put up actually 6 new supports today. Too bad I can't stay for that, but I'll be there to see them this week for sure. What do you think of not Tatsu's new paint job, the new bathrooms, the new supports, and the sixth Wonder Woman finally going vertical? So much going on at the park at one time. It's fantastic. Good job, Six Flags. Good job, new CEO. Now let's fix this parking lot in the future, hopefully. But what do you guys think about this? All those projects coming on at Six Flags, and what do you expect? What do you want them to do with Samurai Summit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, press that thumbs up button. If you want to become a member for exclusive perks, click the link below to become a Theme Park Wizard channel member, and subscribe for more theme park updates. And as always, have a fantastic day.